I'm Mike Siegel, and this is the Island Arts Co-op at Cedar Key, Florida. We're open 7 days a week from 10 to 5, and we all take turns running it, so there's always a different person in here. Mondays is usually my day. This is all local artists. Now when I say local, about half of the artists either live on the island or within a couple of miles of the island. Carol Sakalarius, which is one of our members, she was the driving force behind it. And some other people also, I don't want to leave them all out, but Carol's the one that really had the most to do with getting the shop together. She went and gathered up all the artists that had studios on the island, and since the rents were high and we weren't selling that much, and basically it was very difficult for us to keep our studios open, this is the second co-op at Cedar Key, and 15 years ago we all got together and started this one. Very successful for all of us, and all the artists in here, we need this income to continue our work, so it's really important to us. And also it's good for the island because people are always looking for something to do down here besides going fishing, so it's good for everybody. The other thing that's good about this cooperative, the Island Arts Co-op, is that since we don't have a gallery owner, well, we don't support a gallery owner, so right away the prices are less, but also when you have a fine art gallery, usually that person is going to only let work in that's their taste. Whereas here, we have a group of artists, we all have our space, and we bring in whatever we want. And there's no one to say you can bring this in or that in, so that's why we have such an eclectic group of people here, all the way from retreated hippies to very conservative church-going folks. And at the same time, we all understand we live in a conservative community and there's a lot of children that come in the shop, so we just voluntarily make sure that we don't have anything that would be inappropriate. You can bring any child in our shop without worrying about what they're going to see in here, and we don't ever have to even talk about it because we know that we serve this community and we know the type of customers we have are not going to be interested in something that's a little bit off kilter. So that's the other thing, people come in this gallery and know that with their children and their dog.
I'll have to get a shot.
And we have a couple of cats out back. People always ask me, well, where do you get your ideas from? I say, well, what I do is I paint what's in front of me, and I make sure that I'm in a good place. These are my paintings here, and they represent almost everything here is a real place that I've been and made a sketch. Maybe this pelican is more stylized, but this is my old hound dog Ladybug, and she's sleeping under the tree at my house right now. And the Cotton Exchange in Savannah, which I do shows there from a sketch, and that's our pier. And so and this is the Black Dog Bar, and 2 years ago the Small Boat Regatta. So these are all real places and real things that are happening. Okay, well, another interesting thing about this co-op, which will make everybody out there envious that's in business, because this is a small business. We haven't had a meeting in 9 years, and we only have one rule: you're not allowed to complain about anything. So if something needs to be done, go do it. And if there's a problem, don't complain about it. And we had a meeting 9 years ago, and only 4 people showed up, and all we talked about was new fishing spots. So we said, well, there's no use in doing that. So it's a very, very cooperative co-op.